Scott, when was the last time you spoke to Merle?
The last time I spoke to him was the day before his birthday, which would have been the 5th. Janessa was sweet enough to call me. I live over at the coast at this point, over towards the Trinidad area. And she called, and she obviously was upset and said, if you want to see Dad, you'd best do your best to get to town. And I was very shocked, very surprised, and looked at my wife, Judy, and said, I don't understand. Mm-hmm. She said, well, let's just do it. She said, let's get in the car, let's go, let's find out what's happening. So we went and ran into the situation that he was on his bus. He'd been staying on the bus for a long period. I think that's where he felt most comfortable. I mean, when you spend most of your life on a bus, mm-hmm. I think that's where you're going to feel the most comfortable. And it was obvious that he was not well, and there were they were taking care of him and doing the best they could for him. And I was allowed to go on the bus for a moment. Janessa was very kind in letting me go on, and I looked at him, and he was not present at the moment, and I put my hand on his arm, and I thanked him, told him that I loved him, thanked him for all the musical experience, the knowledge that he imparted to me, the artist that I'm aware of because of his being, and again, just thanked him for the many years of employment and the friendship. And he opened his eyes, looked at me, and said, I heard you, and closed his eyes, and that was the last words that I had with Merle. And then by the next morning, I hear that he'd passed away. So that was it. It was April 5th, later in the afternoon, and that's all I got to say, and that's all he got to say to me. So, very powerful moment for me, and I can't stress enough how much I love the guy. I love his music. You just played That's the Way Love Goes, and appropriately, that is one of my very favorite performances of his. Vocally, I don't see how you could do much better. He did win a Grammy for that, but just that particular performance is one of his finest, as far as I'm concerned, as far as the feeling, the emotion, the phrasing, the voice itself, the fact that it was Lefty's signature song, third or fourth time it became number one, but just when I think of Merle Haggard, I think of That's the Way Love Goes. If I need to listen to a Merle Haggard tune, I listen to That's the Way Love Goes. It means a lot to me, so thanks for playing that.
Scott, thanks for being on the show this morning. It means so much. I'm so glad that we touch bases with one another, and I'm sure our listeners are feeling very blessed at this moment to hear your memories, and our thoughts go out to you, and I know your thoughts go out to everybody else, and love all around, love, blessings, and peace. Huh, Scott?
Well, thank you. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and thanks for letting me be part of it.
Oh, thank you, Scott. Thank you so much. Real pleasure here.
All right, you guys. I'll talk to you in a while.
Thank you so much.
Scott.
Bye.
Okay, bye.